Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are sharing some fodder mix right out of the bin, and I figure we might as well do a craft with me since my other craft with me got cut short and I didn't get a chance to do one on the last one. So I just grabbed a handful of fun fodder mix out of the bucket. I've got these pieces, this piece that I glued down and gessoed. Not much going on there, but there can be some stamping and things. I just want to show where you can take different levels of this to the next level very easily. And I will show you what the fodder mix is. Here's my bin. I think I can fit it into this camera, hopefully. There's my bin. Oh goodness. So you just basically take your scraps and you throw them all in here with some coffee and some gesso and some ink and some stamping and some newspapers and whatever you have that you want to mix into the mix. And over time, it starts to get, you know, pretty well seasoned. You have new papers, old papers, all kinds of papers. You might recognize that from a piece I did recently. This, I should keep this out because this is nice. This is done. This is a piece that's actually well done. So you put it in here and you cook it. No, you don't cook it. You just keep it in here and you mix it up until you get it to your, you get it seasoned to your liking. Let's see. I'm sure we have some more stuff that's ready to go. This looks like it's almost ready to go. I can still use a few more rounds. We'll throw it back. This looks like it could be ready to go, and it's parchment, so it takes on other stuff pretty well. So, okay, so you get the idea, right? It's just all your little scrappy doos that you don't know what to do with. You just throw in here and mix it up and season it and keep seasoning it until it's done. Well, I've done the pleasure of picking out a few prime pieces. Yes, indeed. Let's get these. Got a little platter here with some nice pieces. And a few of these I've gessoed on. I gessoed on this. And this was the one I poured that ground espresso ink right into the bin. And it was really, really dark. I didn't know what to expect, or I'd never done that before. I watched Luisa do it, and I was trying to be bold and brave, and so I figured I'll just go for it. So here's what we have. We have a bunch of goodies. That's a little wet, so I'm going to put that aside for a while. But you know what we can do with these, like this would be a nice little bookmark, right? So maybe we'll just take that and do some stamping on it. Can take a stencil. Well, let's just take this platter out of the way. I'll bring each piece forward as we work with it. But for now, we're going to work on that same piece of watercolor paper that I brought out yesterday, because I really like this idea. Working on this, and then this makes a nice big board that I can throw water or coffee or gesso on later and see what happens, you know? So we have, that looks like mowed lawn. It's really a bright green. Good March color. So this side, I think we're going to do a little bit more of a subdued color. Probably forest moss, because this does look like a forest moss type color. Get it right up to the edge there, so that it doesn't have any lines or overlap. There we go. Get our forest moss out. think that's the right dauber. Yeah, because that's ground espresso. Okay. So we're just going to put some tree branches on the back side of that nice little bookmark there, because this is obviously going to be going in like a foresty type journal, nature, something like that. Don't worry about overlapping if you do a little bit, because again, we've got our watercolor paper back here, so whatever doesn't get used on your main project will get used on that project. Alright, let's see what we got. Hey, not bad. I can dig it. What do you think? Some branches on the back of that. Nice. Maybe we could do the green on this side. What do you think about that? I kind of like that idea. Let's see if we can get this going about the same way. Let's see if we can get some mowed lawn going on. There we are. Change the dauber. This is a really wet ink pad. I've had it almost a year, but it's pretty fresh. I don't use this one much, so it's kind of nice because it's like still pretty brand new. These little ink pads, they're a little spendy. They're about $7 each, but you know what? They're worth it. When they're on sale, they're sometimes 6 something, and when they're having their specials and they send you the ink with the package deal, they're a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. It depends on when you get in and when you get the specials going. But I would definitely recommend getting on in the loop and finding out when they have the special deals, because I got them a couple times. It was definitely worth the wait. Look at that! I think I'm in love. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day, not not St. Valentine's. Now this side looks a little bit needs some love, huh? I really like that. That came out so nice. So what can we do to spruce up this side? I'm thinking the script stamp. Why not just go for it? Let's take the script stamp. What did we use? Forest moss? Yeah. So we're just going to take this. Oops, we don't want to go upside down. We want to go right side up. Oh, we're just going to go. I like it. Okay, one more little round on the bottom there. What do you think about that? Alright, I'm happy with it. That works for me. There we go. We have a brand new bookmark. And I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to put a little butterfly here. And, well, I'm definitely going to put a little tassel at the top and do some sort of cute tassel. I might, oh, instead of a butterfly, maybe I'll put a bird. If I can get a bird, small enough bird. Birds, where are you? Oh, we got to keep on moving. I do have a little butterfly stamp my friend sent me for my birthday and my birthday card. Isn't that nice? And you know what? I discovered something yesterday. The other crafting ladies, they always use a jelly plate. They stick this, you know, stick this on a jelly plate. I found out you can do it on the back of a candle top holder thingy, mabobber. Well, you know what? We'll have to do, oh, here it is. Oh, this is so cool. So you know how the ladies, they put their stamp on the jelly plate and then they get their ink and then they smash it down. I'm gonna try it on my Yankee candle topper holder. What do you think about that? Well, it's not really Yankee, it's a spin-off of even that. I'm that much of a cheapskate, yes I am. It's the Tuscany. The Tuscany candles that you get at the Ralph's grocery store. But you know, they come with this nice glass lid, and I saved a few of these because I thought these might make nice hobbit windows. And I can, you know, put a light behind it and have the light shine through in the hobbit houses. And then the other day, I was trying to figure this whole jelly plate thing out because I had no idea I needed a jelly plate. I got these really nice stamps. I'll show you. Tim Holtz, of course. Like, they weren't expensive enough, right? But you get these and then they're like, I'm watching the ladies and they're like putting these on jelly plate to do their thing. And I'm like, I'm not buying one more freaking ass thing. I am not buying another thing, okay? So, it was, you know, use what you got or your ass out. I discovered this little trick. Still haven't done it yet, so we'll see if it actually works. I really hope it does. But, yeah, let's just keep going. Let's keep going, because we're on a roll here with this cannon fodder. Not cannon fodder. Did I say cannon fodder? I meant, no, that's what us citizens are. But the art fodder. We're gonna make some stuff, right? Look how cool that turned out. So I stamped that with forest moss and then just got it a little bit damp with the coffee. And look at how pretty it is already. So I'm just going to let that dry naturally. These are done. Those are done. And these all need to be done. Alright, so what are we going to do? I think we're going to see if we have anything left on this. Oh, look at that. Light, but still significant. I like it. You know, everything doesn't have to be loud and in your face and totally perfect and stamped just right. I mean, sometimes you want a little, just a little hint of something. You don't need a big blaring stampy thing. Oop. That came out good. See, we gotta do a little bit harder. Alright, that's gonna be good enough. So we're just giving everybody a little bit of extra added oomph here. We're not stressing too much about how it's coming out or what's going on or who's doing what. We're just gonna see. This is a bigger coverage, so we're gonna try to do it all. I guess I can use this and go like this, right? Oh, that's a good idea. Instead of pressing around like a silly clown. Look at that. Uh-oh. I smooshed it. Well, it's still cool though. don't know if it's going up or down. Well, this is going this way, but that's going that way, I think. Oh well. It's just fodder mix. So let's see what else have we got here. Maybe I shouldn't use that thing to squish. Oh, look, that one came out good. That one came out okay. Not squishy like the other one. Okay, okay, what's next? Do a little, just a lightweight on that one. We don't even need to ink it. Let's just go boop. There we are. Perfect. Nice and light. Don't need to fuss. Here we are. And the great thing about fodder mix is you just grab whatever and just go with it. You don't have to think too hard. Half of the work is already done. You've already got a well-seasoned paper. You know, if you inked up like I just did and you don't have the paper to cover it, grab enough paper to cover it. And just go for it. See? It's worth it. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Don't sue me, double gum. Double mint gum. Remember that old gum commercial? Anyways. Well, that's cool. Okay, let's get out some herbs. We need some herbs and some, I like this herb. Okay, let's do this one. I did this one the other day. So nice and light and bright. Oh, it's just perfect. So we're going to use that. Hey, we can use it right here. Yeah. Well, it's upside down from the writing, but so is this, so it doesn't really matter. What else have we got? What else have we got? We got this. Alright, so you get the idea. Just stamp and have a good old time. So all these have got some sort of coverage on them. Everything here has something going on. I see some ink right there. Aha, I got it. That's nice. That's a nice piece. I like pieces like that have like several different layers and dimensions going on. Okay, so we have some more pieces back here. Oh, here's a piece with some gesso on it. Let's see what we can do with that. This has gesso on it. See the gesso there? Still not all the way dry, so I'm going to let that dry for a few more moments. This is a nice piece, well seasoned. It's got the coffee kind of picked up the dye from the other side and spread it around. That's what, oh, it looks like that was a hobgoblin of some sort. The mushroom hat. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so we're going to see what we can do. The back side of these guys. How about some forest moss? How about some trees, since we're getting more into the hobgoblin foresty vibe? Got some trees in there. I could use another tree over here too. Let's get this tree there. Okay. Oh, I could use one there. Yeah, I like the trees. Alright, we want some herbs. Yeah, a little crooked, but that's okay. What else can we do? What else can we do? How about some stencil stars? Got our little thing here. Let's see. Let's do this guy right here. There we are. That's a fun one. Okay, we can put this maybe a little bit of this up there. There we go. A little magic in the forest, eh? Look how fast and easy these are. They're just lovely little extra additions to your fodder play. Fodder play, ooh. Fancy, fancy. Now we're getting fancy. We need to do this one up here. The completion of those 3 great stars. Look at that! Oh, I love it. Okay. And then we're going to do, what are we going to do now? I don't know. Let's find out. Sure would like, well, that looks good. Let's try that. Let's try this here. Oh, that's pretty light. The one we had earlier. Let's try that on the gesso. Oh, wow. That really pops on the gesso. Okay. And then we're going to cover up this date here. See if we can. No, not really, but you know, there's other ways to cover that date up. Be like, I don't really want that standing out the way it is. So how can we cover that up? Well, there's a myriad of ways, actually. And that really dark ground espresso. Let's just grab it. I know this is cheating, but you know, hey, let's see what we got. Let's just really muck it up. Nobody needs to know what happened. Just you and me and the paper and the tree. Just kidding. Hey, kind of like that. Look at that. Compared to the rest of it, we've done good, right? Oh, my light is blinking. These charged batteries don't last nearly as long as they used to in the old days. Looks like I'm going to have to cut it short, guys. This was a good round of fodder play, though, and I think you guys get the idea. Just throw all your scraps in that big bin. Here's what we have left. We haven't even gotten to touch yet. I don't think I'm going to be doing a round 2 because this is just really easy, self-explanatory. Just throw all your scraps in a bin, get them nice and colored up, start stamping, start painting with the paint, the coffee, and your inks, and just go to town. Have at it. Anything is doable. You can use everything in this. I've only used like 2 or 3 different things. There's like 10 different things you can use in this. But watch Luisa Heinzl. She gives you lots and lots of tips. I'll link her video below. And I think that's a wrap. So take good care. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.